What is it? What's going on in here? Up to something in here, are we? Down, mutt! It's not your dinner time yet. Seems to have been a false alarm. But I'll be back in here at the drop of a hat if there's any monkey business. What is it? What's going on in here? Up to something in here, are we? Down, mutt! It's not your dinner time yet. Seems to have been a false alarm. But I'll be back in here at the drop of a hat if there's any monkey business. What is... Up to... Down... What is it? Up to something in here, are we? Down, mutt! It's not your dinner time yet. Seems to have been a false alarm. But I'll be back in here at the drop of a hat if there's any monkey business. What's going on here? What's all the racket about? Oh, another blinking dead dog. The Workshire whelp hadn't even been for walkies yet. Pity. Get off me, you filthy beast! That'll be an extra few hours pulling duty for you. No more out of you. We're slowing down already. Muzzle! Your blinking ride's not fit for service. Blinking engine must have, died again. Ah, there we go. Woo!
Oh, hello, Twitch. Gromit was looking for you. Enjoying the fair? Oh, I see. You'd like to have a go on the ride? Well, I don't know. Where the heck's Gromit? He should be showing you around. No, well, I suppose I can take a break. Let's go. I don't know if they let dogs on board, Twitch. Steady on. I know it's not fair, Twitch, but we can always ask. Easy there, boy. Got quite a bit of strength for a little fella. Blinkin' Laura. You mean poor Gromit's inside the ride? What happened, lad? Monty Muzzle? Heavens above. Twitch, you better stay out of sight. I've got to see about getting Mr. Muzzle to shut down his ride.
One last bite, and another pie is gobbled by Gabbily.
The contest hasn't ended yet?
Why, no, it's a last man woman standing competition.
Ah, who's winning?
As if you had to ask, man.
By my count, the current leader by a thick crust is Mrs. Gabbily.
Hogwash!
Woohoo! And I'm relishing every bite.
I'm just getting warmed up.
We'll see about that. Mr. Wallace, would you mind bringing Paneer this slip of paper here when you've a moment?
Righto.
The would-be chomping champion continues to shovel pie down his gullet. But the Major seems to have met his match in Vinny, the Wonder Nosher.
Hello, Duncan. Miss Flit.
What do you want, Wallace?
Well, I don't know how to say this, but,
Come on, out with it.
Duncan, let the poor man speak.
I think Mr. Muzzle has dog-napped Gromit.
Dog-napped! Oh, that's a good one. You mean to tell me the old Monty Muzzle, the charitable dog lover and second most sensitive, caring man at the fair, has swiped your mutt? Ha! Now that's French.
Yes, I know it sounds ridiculous, but...
Really, Wallace, it's not very charitable of you to be spreading rumours like that.
Well, never mind then.
Oh yes, everything seems to be in order here. Nothing to report. Woohoo! That blooming Bobby has been up there for an hour or more and won't get off. Says he's carrying out an inspection, but he won't find anything untoward on any of my rides. Everything's above board here.
Oh, of course.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. Your ride's had a spot of mechanical trouble, I see.
Oh, no, that's nothing. Purely cosmetic. The inner mechanics still run like clockwork.
Oh,
Had to institute a weight limit, though. Don't want any heavy hams bringing things to a halt.
no, of course not. See, you had to give the ride a bit of a patch job, eh, Mr. Muzzle? The muzzler seems a bit bumpy.
She was damaged during a speedy disassembly a few weeks back. Had to pack her up in a hurry. Yes, had to rush off to attend a tragedy in a cattery in the next town. Terrible business. But Monty Muzzle's philanthropy won through in the end.
I was wondering if I could, have a go on the ride.
Righto, but first you'll have to hop on the scale.
Oh, of course.
Going to have to wait until the constable's finished, though.
Ah, all right.
It's Crum and Gabbly now, putting away pies as if they haven't eaten for a week. It's a clash of titans, ladies and gentlemen. The Munch... And the action is now really heating up.
Perhaps not. Enjoying a bit of a...
Oh, I think I am, but I'm enjoying myself so much, I've lost count.
I can't believe you're in the lead. Look at the munching major.
Happen, but don't.
It's meat pies by dawn. And by heck, look at that crust fly.
Hello, Mr. Panea. I was wondering if from your elevated vantage point, well, you haven't seen Mr. Muzzle up to anything suspicious, have you?
Suspicious? Oh, you mean like planning a secret surprise for the fairgoers? No, I can't say I have. But you never know what he's got up his sleeve.
Not exactly. I mean, anything unsavory. Up to no good.
Mr. Muzzle? No. He may offer less than substantial prizes for his attractions, but that's just in the name of charity. Don't be ridiculous, Wallace.
Oh, all right then. Thanks anyway.
One last bite, and another pie is gobbled by Gabbly.
That won't help. Your duty is as neglected as an abandoned puppy. Oh, I've never abandoned Gromit. I think not. Your hair could be mistaken for pirate's gold. Oh, well, perhaps this one isn't for me. Your home smells of a patch of mold. Oh, with the odd bit, I know, but it's not that bad. Your duty is...
The would-be chomp and the munching.
I'm afraid not. No good, I'm afraid.
The would-be chomping champion continues to shovel pie down his gullet. But the Major seems to have met his match in Vinny, the Wonder Nosher.
That's quite a few pies you've eaten, Mrs. Gabberly.
Could have sworn there was more. Haven't really been keeping count. Just getting stuck in and enjoying myself.
Looks like you and Mrs. Gabberly are about even in the count.
Perhaps, but don't let your eyes deceive you. I've a commanding advantage.
How's that, Major Crumb?
My fighting spirit.
And Mrs. Gabberly finishes yet another pie.
Oh, heck, look at these.
And the munching Major Crumb is making heavy weather of his mastications. He's going blue in the face.
Excuse me, Paneer. Mrs. Gabberly wanted me to give you this.
Must be a message to read out for the fair.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. All fairgoers are cordially invited to attend Mrs. Vinnie Gabberly's victory celebrations to be held later this evening at the Gabberly residence. That's everyone including Major Crumb, so long as he's humbled by defeat and pie fatigue.
A scandalous suggestion. You'll regret the day you taunted a crumb.
A note, Mr. Paneer.
Your duty is as neglected as an abandoned puppy. That's odd.
Stop the ride! That's enough. Suppose I'd better get back to the station. Duty calls.
A note, Mr. Paneer.
Your hair could be mistaken for pirate's gold.
But Duncan, isn't that the last line of your poem? The one you wrote specially for me?
Why, yes, my dear. Its greatness is such that it's already been quoted.
The poem you wrote each and every line of?
Why, yes, of course.
How odd.
That little pick-me-up comes courtesy of Monty Muzzle's fortune-telling machine, generously shared by Mr. Wallace.
A fortune? Wallace?
Honey cakes, I can explain.
Explain nothing. It's plagiarism, lies, deceit. I'm through with you, Duncan McBiscuit.
Felicity, my wee North Country nymph. I wrote all those other lines, especially that one about your haunches.
A note, Mr. Paneer.
Your home smells of a patch of mold?
Hey, Mr. Paneer, you've clearly never been to the House of Gabberly, and now you never will.
It's Crumb and Gabberly now, putting away pies as if they haven't eaten for a week.
There's no point in... You mean you weigh every rider?
Each and every one. You can't have any big Berthas putting my business and my charitable enterprise in jeopardy.
See, you had to give the ride a bit of a patch job, eh?
She was damaged during a speedy... Yes, had to rush off to attend a tragedy in a cattery in the next town.
It's a clash of titans, ladies and gentlemen. The munching Major versus the guzzling Granny.
I've got to get Gromit out.
and the action is now really heating up.
Aren't you feeling full yet, Mrs. Gabberley?
Evans, no, pet. It's
Quite.
This one is to die for. Pity I can't offer you a taste. Oh, the rest of me finished pies.
The rest?
Oh, my stomach told me I'd got through more than just these appetizers here.
And Major Crumb has just learned that Mrs. Gabberley is in the lead by a most devastating pie margin.
Oh, not feeling too tickety-boo right now. I think I might have been out-pied by the enemy.
And it seems the Major might be giving up, though he's only 9 pies behind.
9? That's it. I capitulate. I surrender. Hoist the white napkin of chronic pie fatigue.
Yippee!
And down goes the Major, out for the count. Attaboy, Mrs. Gabberley, congratulations!
Woohoo!
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you like pies, Panier's Purveyors of Peculiar Produce is open daily for all of your baking and pie-eating needs.
I can't believe she beat me. I'll never be able to show my face in the officer's mess again.
Never mind, Major Crumb. You guzzled gamely. Perhaps you just bit off a bit more than you could chew.
Perhaps a man must know his limits. The only thing that can lift my spirits now is a spin on that RAF ride, if you'll excuse me. Oh, I must have put on 5 stone.
Chock full of donations. But Muzzle doesn't seem like such the dog lover now.
Hello, Wallace.
And remember,
Hello, Wallace.
I was wondering if I could have a word.
Of course.
I've got a sneaking suspicion that Mr. Muzzle might be up to no good.
Ooh, you mean robbing the rich to give to the poor? The scoundrel.
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but I think he might have got a hold of my grommet.
Well, he's taken hold of the entire town, hasn't he? Really reached in and brought out the philanthropists in us all.
Well, no, that's not what I meant.
Now, don't be jealous, Wallace. You've helped raise plenty of money with your ice cream machine. You should be proud. Now, if you don't mind, I'll just be finishing my pie.
Too heavy? Balderdash! I was only on her this morning.
Oh, just over our limit, I'm afraid, Corporal Crumb. You must have piled on pounds since then.
That blinking contest. And I'm a major, don't you know?
Aye, a major liability. So, you're banned, for safety's sake. Perhaps go for a jog or summit, and work off some of that extra weight.
and remember, whether you want pakora, pies, puddings or pomegranates, they're all available at Panier's Peculiar Produce, just 2 minutes walk from this fairground.
What happens if someone over the weight limit rides the muzzler?
Oh, nothing good, that's for sure. Starving pups go without food and remain homeless. The cries of abandoned kittens fill the air. Orphans go without their porridge. The whole edifice of Monty Muzzle's charitable foundation crumbles to the ground.
A balloon, always good for a lift. A balloon's good for raising spirits. A balloon's good for raising spirits. Heavens above, Norbury blue. Cheese.
With the tiniest little lift, I'd be cleared for takeoff.
A balloon, Major Crumb.
Who doesn't love a festive balloon? Used to tie the old balloon to our knapsacks when we were in the long grass to distinguish ourselves from the enemy.
Perhaps you're ready for the ride now?
You might be right. I'm feeling lighter on my feet already.
Oh. Weight limit passed. All aboard.
Wahoo! Tucked away! Cabin doors to manual. Ready for takeoff. Blam! Meow!
Good heaven!
Major Crumb's carrying too much excess baggage. The ride's going to burst its seams.
We've been hit!
Oh, my giddy ants.
Oh my! Those poor dogs were trapped inside of that dreadful machine the
Gromit!
entire time.
Gromit! Are you all right, lad?
Where is that monster, Monty Muzzle?
He was just here a moment ago.
Up and away? Hi, what are you doing?
What is that?
It's Monty Muzzle!
And our money!
And Twitch!
Arrivederci! Monty Muzzle's stock is on the rise.
This is no time to jettison the cream, Gromit. We don't do floats. What'll it be, lad? 1 scoop or 2?
Oh, good show, Muzzle, old chap. Not exactly what I planned, but a clean escape nevertheless. A few quid, and one unexpected runt richer. What do you say, boys? Think we can find work for this emaciated mongrel? That's what I thought. Oh, Knickerbocker glory!
He's got a head start, lad. We've got to find a way to close the gap. Somebody stop that balloon! Dash it all! Muzzle's caught a tailwind. He's just too fast. Without a new flavor scan, the Infini flavor defaults to vanilla. Hey, looks like we've sold out of all our cones. That's good news. careful, Gromit. Those lead-lined tires are costly, and they weigh a ton. The old churning arm had its work cut out with that batch. Whew. Things are getting a bit sticky back there. Direct hit, lad. Hey! Now he's up a gum tree. We'll catch him now. Crikey, we're still not close enough to rescue Twitch. I think it's going to be all chewing gum from here on. That batch doesn't have a hope, lad. No time for that, Gromit. That batch doesn't... Oh, now we've shed some pounds. I wonder what could have been that heavy. We're puncture-free lead-lined tires. Those didn't come cheap, you know. And how are we going to land without any undercarriage?
Muck up my engine, will they? I can still outrun them with the wind at my back. Hey, they've run out of lift. Sorry, my little twitching bag of bones, but no one's coming to save you now. Where do you think you're going with that? Fine then. Let go. Escape me, a flea-ridden friend.
I think it's going to be all chewing gum from here on.
You're not taking my hard-earned charitable donations.
We've served our last scoop of useful ice cream, lad.
The money stays. Let go.
think it's going to be all chewing gum from here on.
Let go!
Oh! Oh!
Come off it, runt. You don't stand a cat's chance in hell. Oh!
Talk about feeling peckish. They're famished.
Let Come off it, runt. You don't stand a cat's chance in hell. Going to need a stronger machine, mutt.
I think it's going to be all chewing gum from here on. Oh, the Infini Flavors ice cream making days are over till we can clean out that tank.
Oh.
So near yet so far. It's too far.
Hey, easy, easy. You've already been fed today. Ow! Get away, stay away. Now, listen, chickens. Ah!
Let's go, Twitch.
Please, please, someone call off the chicken.
Lucky grab, Gromit. Let's get out of here. We're one scoop too many, lad. Oh no, Gromit. Brace for impact.
Oh,
Gromit! Help, Gromit. Muzzle's moustache has gone flat.
This is all your fault, dog. Oi, keep your paws off me money, you mutt.
use that arm, Gromit. Nothing a little glue can't fix.
I've got to save what I can.
Steady, Gromit. It looks dangerous. You could get your paws nipped, or worse. Careful, lad.
Oi, come here, you. Give that back right now! Gotcha! Watch yourself, that's Monty Muzzle's retirement fund you're messing with. Now look what you've done, you beastly animal. The dogs land on... If anything happens to that sack, you'll be sorry, mutt. Steal from me? Monty Muzzle? That's not how it works, sunshine. Oi, oi, that's mine! Waste another handful of my money, and you'll be sorry. Watch yourself, that's Monty Muzzle. Don't think those donations...
This balloon's gotten...
If anything happens... If you want your master to take you for walkies ever again, you'll be very careful with that. Careful, I said. No! My money! Oh, my beautiful money!
Help! We're still falling, lad. Quick! We could do with some more air. It should hold us for just long enough.
They might have flown too high and suffocated in the atmosphere. Happened to many a bomber in the war.
And all to save a poor defenseless puppy. Who would have thought Wallace was so selfless and brave?
Aye, but more importantly, that blinking fairground villain still got our cash. He's due a soak in the mouth and a kick in the head.
Honestly, Duncan, the last thing we need is more violence. We need heroes.
Look! Ah, he's used his beard. What on earth is that? It's a...
Giant mustache?
Ah, I've seen bigger.
You're alive!
Yes, and saved by a whisker. Something of a close shave, eh, Gromit? Oh.
Ah!
These poor pups won't go homeless after all, Gromit. Me and Mr. Gabbly would be thrilled to take them in.
No, we wouldn't.
Pipe down, you misery guts.
Great. Yet another mouth to feed.
3 mouths.
Oh, no.
Anyway, Gromit, feel free to pop by for walkies any time you like. Your friends will always be here. Oh, that little one's quite the hero. Have to keep him out of trouble from now on.
Wallace! Oh, that was a feat of incredible bravery.
Oh, it was nothing, Miss Flit, really. All in a day's work for Gromit and me. Couldn't let Muzzle run off with our twitch now, could we?
A man like you is 1 in a million, Wallace. Your courage, your selflessness, your aerial acrobatics. You could have been killed, yet you saved the poor whippets, apprehended the monstrous Monty Muzzle, and saved everyone's fortunes. You're a true hero to the town.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Miss Flit. Now, if only I could find the piece that...
I feel a little awkward asking you this, Wallace, but I was wondering...
With a bit of elbow grease, I'm sure Gromit and I can have this up and running again by Christmas.
Wallace, I have a proposal for
Now,
you.
I wonder where this goes.
Oh, Wallace!
Yes?
A proposal and a ring! How shocking!
I beg your pardon, Miss Flit.
Oh, and so polite. Now, calm yourself, Felicity. Will I, Felicity Flit, marry you, Wallace?
What?
Now, pull yourself together, Felicity, my girl. You mustn't rush into this. I'm honoured that you would have me as your bride, Wallace. But I must think it over. I shall give you my answer within the week.